Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be showing you guys how I make my thumbnails. And sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird, I am sick. So let's get started with the role play. So first of all, the editing apps that you're gonna need are these. So CapCut, IBIS Paint X, obviously YouTube and Tokaboka, and the photos. And then Fonto is optional. I used to use it, I don't use it anymore, but you can use it. Anyway, so let's get started with the main part. So first you want to have a green screen room, or you could use the movie studios. And then I just use this house because I don't really do much in here. So you want to give your character like the outfit, the hair change, whatever. And then you can do like a face. So I'm just going to do, let's see, I'm going to go with this one. And then if it is on like movement thingy, you can just go here and then go back. And then it fixes it. And then I'm going to give her this paintbrush. So usually, I don't know how people do it, but they drag them down, and it's like really cool. But it's also really hard to take the screenshot like that. But so I just crop them, and sometimes it turns out really cool. And then you want to go ahead and crop that just like this, and then repeat the exact same process for all of the little props. And then it works best if it is a green screen, because obviously you can do anywhere, but when you're editing out the background, the green screen works the best. So I'm just gonna repeat the exact same process for all of it, and then once I've done that, just save it to your photos. And then after that, you're probably gonna wanna so you have to like find a location in Toka that you want to be the main background for your thumbnail. So it could really be anything. Usually if it matches what you're doing, it's better. But in my case right now, it's not really much that can match. So yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna find any random place. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this area right here. And I'm probably going to put the seashell and perfect. So just take a screenshot, and then you want to crop out the icon thingies, and then save it to photos. Okay, next you're going to go to CapCut, and then in here you're going to start making the thumbnail. And then, so you're going to click on new project. Oops, sorry, not CapCut. IBIS Paint X. This is the one you're going to use to make the thumbnail. And then CapCut is what you use to put your photos or videos together. So you're going to press the plus button, and then you're going to put it at 1280 and 720. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Wait, is it? Yeah. Okay, this is the thumbnail size for the YouTube thumbnail things. Okay, so you're gonna import your photo, and then just do the main background one first. So I'm just gonna put it, and then you can crop it however you want. So I'm just gonna do it like that, and then just press cancel if that comes up. Okay, next, so you have two options. One, you can blur it if you want. I don't always blur them. I used to do it sometimes, but today I'm not gonna. Okay, so next you wanna, okay, so I'm gonna show this to you guys once. So I'm just gonna do it with the person. So you do that, and then again you click cancel. So you're gonna go on the bucket, and then down here there's like 4 little shapes. You're gonna go on the eraser bucket and just click on the green screen background. And then you're gonna click on, there's like a long thing on the side, you're gonna click on transform, and then you can like turn your person however you want. I'm gonna do it like that, or make them a little bit more straight. Okay, now for this next part, you really wanna be on a separate layer, so make sure you do that. So first, I like doing the airbrush trapezoid 20%. So I'm gonna change the color to this pink, and then I'm gonna do it like that. So first, I do like the blush, but I don't like having it like too pink, and I feel like it works better if it's like big. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, so once you do that, next I do the shadow. So you're gonna go in the felt tip pen, and then you're gonna turn the opacity down to like 45-ish, something around that. Go to black, and then you're just gonna and then you wanna make it like almost at like 15. Yeah, okay. So this is just how I do it. Okay. So I just like going around the like hairline thing once. So I do it like that, and then I make it lighter and do it twice because I feel like it looks really cute like that. Sometimes it doesn't turn out as good like this one, so then you can like fix it. So I'm just gonna turn it higher again and then do it. And with some hairs it's really hard. With some hairs it's really easy. So this is definitely one of the harder ones. So because it's like really weird shapes, but that's how I do that part. And then you want to go back on, and if you don't like it you can always take that away. So you're gonna go back on the layer to your main person, and then you're gonna go to filter. I don't really like doing any other filters aside from the stroke. So you go on stroke, and then you figure out like how much you want. Obviously you're not gonna do that. So I just like doing it like between like this and this. So I'm gonna do it like that much. And then inner width, I don't really like doing that. Yeah. Okay, and then I don't know what this initialis thing is, so just don't worry about that. And then you're gonna go down and then change the red to white. Yeah, okay, perfect. So then just check mark that, X that, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna finish doing, then you finish just like taking out the green screen and doing the exact same thing to the rest of the items. Okay, so before I move on to the next step, I wanted to show you guys one really quick thing. So you're just gonna do like the same stroke thing. You don't have to do this, I just like doing it. So as you can see, like there's like excess lines, so just erase it. But then one tip is do like piece by piece. So what I just did, do not do that, because here's what can happen. So let's say you're going really fast and then you do that, that's gonna mess it up. So I would recommend one going slow. So I would do like this much, pause, this much, pause, and then do like, go really slow. Because it happens to me so many times and I have to erase like all this hard work that I put into it. Okay, so the next step I have will be the font. So you're gonna go on the text button and then just click add text. So first I'm gonna write how I make, and I'm just gonna stop at that. So first I'm gonna position it to how I want it, make the size like bigger, smaller, whatever. So I'm gonna make it like that big, maybe a little bit smaller actually. There we go. Bigger. Okay, perfect. And then I don't want that color, so I'm gonna change the color to white, or maybe I'll do pink. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with white, and then on the inside I'll go with the pink. Yeah, that looks pretty. Ooh, or this. Maybe like a lighter pink would look pretty. That's so pretty. It like matches the cherry blossoms. Okay. So then I just click check mark, and then the next, like, that's just how I make. So then my thumbnails, I'll do another text box, and then I'll write my thumbnails, exclamation mark, and then I'll position it right underneath. That is humongous. Let's make that a little bit smaller, like that. Oops, let's make it bigger, 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 bigger. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay, now the next step I need to do is go back to my person, and then sometimes you'll usually have to move stuff. Oops, so before you make that mistake that I just did, the layer, you're just gonna merge it down, which is this button right here. So just click merge down, and now it's one layer, so you can move it all together. So I'm just gonna move it right there. And then my thumbnails is also just one layer, so I can move that thing however I want now. Okay, so I think that's perfect. And that is basically all I do. And then the name of this font, I will write down in the comments because I forget what it is, but I'll figure it out in a second. So to figure out that font, all you have to do, and then to add that font, you have to go in the text box, click add text, and then go on font, and then click plus. Oh, here we go. It's called Muthiara demo version. There's also another version, but I like this one better. And then you just click on the plus button, add web fonts, and you search up Muthiara or however you pronounce it, and then you have it. So I hope this was easy enough for you guys. I tried my best to explain it as simple as possible for beginners. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and have a tokatastic day. Bye!